All right, Heat Nation. So the first round of the NBA draft is over, and I'm not sure if you knew the pick was going to be Ware because I had no idea. I've been reading a bunch of articles, and they were listing all these players, and it was mostly guards and forwards. And if it was a center, it was definitely not Ware. Well, we drafted Ware, and at first I was like, is this a good thing? And then I realized his size. They're saying he's 7'1", with a 7'5" wingspan. I'm already hearing some ridiculous stuff from Heat fans. Somebody compared him to Lively, and I've watched his highlights at the collegiate level, and I said to myself, this kid is way better than that center that plays for Dallas. All I saw from that center that plays for Dallas, like the rest of the bums on Dallas, pick and roll and dunks. That's all I saw from him. That is not Ware. Ware is a much better player than that. In my opinion, he's a better and bigger Christian Wood. And I could be wrong, but from what I'm seeing, he's blocking shots, he's shooting threes, and he can play like a big. So that is a great big to pair with Bam Adebayo. In an ideal world, you'd like to see him start at the 5 and have Bam start at the 4 and then Jimmy at the 3. And then obviously we don't know what's going to happen between now and when the season starts, but we would assume it would be Tyler Hero and Terry Rozier at the 2 and the 1. In an ideal world, we would obviously have bigger guards. I mean, Tyler Hero is not small, but he is small. Like, he's 6'5", with that negative wingspan. It would be nice if we can get somebody who is maybe more of a two-way to replace Tyler Hero. No disrespect for the Tyler Hero fans. Actually, I'm a Tyler Hero fan, despite all the slander he gets about being a screen merchant and not being able to be consistent or be healthy enough to help us in the playoffs, which he was this year, but we had no Jimmy. And here's the thing with that. We don't know what the end game will be this summer, you know, if we're gonna make any trades. But I'm liking the direction that we're going in. Small ball has kind of run its course. It's still gonna be here because if Eric Spoelstra is playing a certain team, he may want to have Ware come in for Bam, and so you would see Ware initially backing up Bam at the 5. Like, I don't think it's going to be over with overnight, but that would be great. I feel like Ware is the perfect fit for Bam Adebayo, and I will definitely be making some highlights of Ware to bring more awareness of Ware, because I don't think he was one of the prospects that a lot of Heat fans wanted or were watching. It seems like everybody wanted a guard. I wanted a guard. All of the guards that I wanted were getting taken prior to our pick. And so I kind of lost hope. I did not want Jared. Some of y'all wanted Jared, and I'm just like, damn, another Duke player. Also, he's giving me the little Uzi Vert vibes where he's probably going to be wearing handbags to the game and painting his fingernails. I'm a Giants fan, and I was talking about if they were bad enough to draft Caleb, how that's something I don't like about Caleb. I'm not with the painting the fingernails, and you know, that's what Jared was. He's going to fit great with the Sixers. I'm sure he's going to be the little Uzi Vert of the NBA, and that's really good for the Sixers, but I'm glad we avoided that disaster because we don't need any more Duke players. Unless we suck and then we have to draft next year and Cooper Flagg's available, or this African kid that they brought in. That African dude is ridiculous. He's like 7'2" and can shoot the 3, can do everything. These new bigs, they're like the 2K17 bigs, or maybe it was 16, where people used to make these 7-footers and they could do everything. You're just like, that's so unrealistic. And then now it's realistic. I don't know if these kids grew up playing the previous 2Ks where you could just make your 7-footer do everything. It feels like that's the case because there's so many young kids that are coming in that can do everything, and they're 7 foot. Like, it's crazy how a lot of these big dudes are able to be so versatile. So I can't wait to see Kevin Ware in the Summer League. I watch the Summer League every year. So hopefully we get some gems in the Summer League too, because we didn't get any last year. I know we had that one shooter supposed to be the new Max Strus, but I can't even remember his name. He just ain't really do nothing. So we'll see if we get somebody in the Summer League. We'll see what we do in the second round. We definitely need some big guards. I am tired of the guards that are under 6'5". We need to be like the Celtics where we get bigger. Stop with this small ball stuff eventually. Just, you know, maybe some random lineups of small ball, but this can't be our go-to anymore. Tiny ball, aka small ball, is dead. I hope so. Now, I want to reflect on this draft. A lot of these players, I did not know their names. I knew some of the top players like Sar because their names kept coming up, but so many of them were international players, and we know historically a lot of international players haven't panned out. We obviously have some top players right now that are international players, but most of them never pan out. So I want to see how the season plays out with these incoming rookies, because I'm not too impressed by this class.